I'm Skylar Woodward, and I'm 2018 Moscone Cup MVP, and you're watching Railbirds TV.
Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Having some computer difficulties tonight, so we're going to try this take two. All right, we have more 9-ball action for you tonight from the 2019 Derby City Classic. Up now, we have Adkins versus Chen. Chen, she's from Taiwan, I believe, one of China's best women players. Frog rate is 738, confirms that. This match brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, Billiard Shopping Network, and us, Railbirds Productions. Thank you guys for watching. I am Kevin Ross, said Railbird. Remember to hit that thumbs up, be sure to subscribe, and ring that bell. Make sure you ring that bell so you get notified when we go live or when we put up new videos. And don't forget to share. Sharing's caring. All right, with the break, Chen. So, real quickly, let's go over the rules. We are playing some Derby City Rules 9-ball. The break is the winner's option. It is rack your own. The AccuRack is mandatory. The 9-ball must be racked on the spot. We are breaking from the break box. Jump cues not allowed. And one other thing that's not on that graphic is we are playing with a 3-point break rule. What that means is on the break you must drive at least 3 balls, either into the pockets or past the head string, or any combination thereof. Failure to do so will be considered an illegal break and you lose your turn at the table. Your opponent will have the option to accept the table as is or pass it back, and if they pass it back, you will not have the option to push out. So we were set up on 4 tables at Derby City. 2 of the tables we had multiple camera angles, and 2 of the tables we only had 1 camera angle, and this is one of the tables where we only had this 1 camera angle. So it's kind of like an overhead view, sort of, except there's a light in the way, so you can't do a true overhead. But this is the only camera view we have for this match. It's not a bad view. I've seen worse, especially from people's Facebook Living from their cell phone. Yeah, they will put up some pretty funky angles. Oh, gonna get safe. Sort of, yeah. And tied up that 3. Uh-oh, Kojak in the subway. All right, so that safety has earned Ho-Yun a ball in hand. Now, with that 3 ball tied up behind the 5, a couple options here. You can go for the 1-9, which is a pretty tough shot. You can also go for a 3 foul. either trying to play safe off the 1 right now, or shoot the 1, shoot the 2, and then play safe on the 3, like 3 rail the 3 ball out of there, leave the cue ball behind the 5. Or go for the breakout. So let's see, is she gonna play safe on the 3, or is she gonna try to break this out? Possibly even play for a bank shot. Not a fan of the going for a bank shot. Well, if you can break them out like that, then do that. That was a nice shot there. So I see some familiar faces in the chat room. Welcome. So for you people new to our Derby City coverage, and the more astute of you may realize, hey, Derby City, that's over with. That's been over with for a while now. Yeah, you would be correct. At Derby City, we are not allowed to live stream. We're only allowed to record and upload later. So we could have just recorded and uploaded videos and say, here you go watch them. But I figured it'd be more fun to do it live with you guys like this. Recreate the whole live tournament experience. Oh, that's a nice safety. Nice touch there. So, hello, Wambra and Gary, 8-Ball Pool, and the other Gary Kissinger, and Brendan, and Stefan, and 1980, and everyone else in the chat room. Welcome. Good to see you guys. So, you guys in the chat room, give me a quick shout out. How's our audio and video coming through? Nice and loud and clear? Loud enough? Not too loud? And we got a nice lineup of 9-ball for you guys tonight. Starting with this match right here. This should be a good match. So even though these matches are pre-recorded, for the most part, I have not watched them. So it's new to me too. So it's going to be just as big a surprise to me as it is to you guys who wins. All right, safety. Is she going to get behind there? May have left a window. Oh, right back at you. Nice safety there, D. She's got a nice solid hit, and she's going to be rewarded with not leaving a shot for D. Another safety. Another safety coming up. If we can get around this 9. Don't want to clip that 9. He's nowhere near the 9. We got some good safeties going on in this first game here. I like it. Good safety battles are always interesting. Oh, ball in hand for D. All right, he has to make a decision, go for the 6-9 or try to run him out. And actually getting position on the 6 could be a little tricky. I mean, it might be easier just to go for the 6-9 combination than trying to get position on the 6, but no, he's just gonna, looks like he's just gonna roll forward and shoot the 6 all the way up table. Yeah, he's got pretty good on this. Hey, Curtis, welcome. Hey, this is like the earliest you've ever shown up. This is still in the first game of the first match. You feeling okay, Curtis? Actually getting here almost on time? All right, D. Adkins with game number 1 in this race to 9. So this is, I don't know if I mentioned this already, this is round 4 in the 9 ball. D. Adkins, he has 0 losses. Chen has 1 loss. So if Yun loses, she's out. If D loses, he will still have the option to rebuy. So in case you're not familiar with how Derby City does their tournaments, it's not a traditional double elimination. It's basically a single elimination with a rebuy option, sort of. So after every round, they shuffle up all the names of all the people who are still in and play again. There is no winner's side and loser's side. And if you haven't been to Derby City, you gotta come check it out. It is a ton of fun. And you get to play against all these world-class players for not a whole lot of money. I think the entry fee for the 9 ball was somewhere around $150. I don't remember the exact number, but it was in that ballpark. So you get to play all these great players. And, well, plus the rebuy. Rebuy, I think, is about 100 for the 9 ball. So you're looking at I don't remember the exact numbers, but I think it's about 250 if you use your rebuy. So all in, you're all in for your 2 losses, about $250. You get to play all these great players. And even if you're not winning in the tournament, even if you're out, you still get to hang around and watch all these great matches. And there's always the action room, too. Action going 24/7. Oh, good opportunity here for Ho Yun to tie this up. Got a little funny on this 6. Shoot this in the side, go to the end rail and back up. 9 ball is going to be maybe providing a little bit of interference. Yeah, she's over this 9. So this is missable. Handled it nicely, though. Whoa, where are you going, cue ball? That cue ball curve a little? So here's some high right, come 2 rails around, possibly using the 3rd rail. Oh, she's going to draw across. Either way, it's still a touchy shot. If you don't come far enough, you got a tough shot on the 8. If you go a little too far, you're behind the 9, so touchy. Well, up and down here. Oh no. D says, "Thank you very much for this gift. I shall gladly accept." Keep them coming. All right, 2-0 in this race to 9. All right, good break. Now, D is going for the hit 'em square and hit 'em hard strategy. Most players at Derby have been going for the cut break and playing the 1 in the side. With the cut break, they've been making the 1 in the side pretty consistently because we are required. They're required to break from the break box and rack with a 9 on the spot. They were doing that in an effort to try to make it not automatic where you're making a ball on a break and running out, the wing ball. So instead of the wing ball being automatic, now it's almost like the 1 ball is almost automatic in the side with the cut break. And that's what most of the players have opted for. They've opted for the cut break because they know they're going to make the 1 on the side almost every time. But a few players are still going with hit 'em square and hit 'em hard. All right, the 8 does go by the 9, so all you have to do is just draw over near that other side pocket and you'll be okay. Whoa. 7 ball wiped its feet. All right, break and run by D. Adkins. Extends his lead 3-0 in this race to 9. So did I go over the rules? You guys have to remind me if I went over the rules. pattern racking not allowed. And a number of players were of the impression that they're required to rack the 2 at the back, but that is not a requirement at Derby. You are not required to rack the 2 ball at the back of the rack. But some people are doing it anyway because they thought that was a rule. But nope, that's not a rule. All right, he's hit him pretty good. Did he make the ball? Nope. Dry break. Nobody home. No friends. Yeah, Curtis, of course you missed it. Always coming in late. All right, nice shot. And a little bit of work to do here to get back this 3 ball. You have to come 2 rails around, avoiding the 9, avoid the 5. And could put it on the perfect line, but oh man. Just needed that just to go just a little bit farther. And even if you pull out your Ginsu knife and cut this razor thin all the way down the rail and let the cue ball go back and forth, you're not likely to end up with a good shot on the 4. So I'm looking for a safety here. And that's what she's doing. She's just playing safe, just opting for distance. Nine on the break is a win as long as the 3-point break rule, as long as the requirements for that are met. The 3-point break rule being you must drive at least 3 balls either into the pockets or past the head string, any combination thereof. Failure to do so be considered an illegal break, and if you make a 9 on the break, in that case, the 9 on the break does not count if you don't meet the requirements of the 3-point break rule. At least that's what Brett Baker told me, one of the tournament directors and referees at this event. Nice hit, and gonna get a safe out of it? Yes, she is. Man, she kicks at the ball really well. Yeah, she's been making some nice kicks and leaving them safe. Oh, you cheese rider. All right, long, tough shot on the 3, but if she makes it, she's likely to have a pretty good shot on the 4 as long as she doesn't get hooked behind the 5. As long as you can avoid the 5, she's looking to be pretty good. Yeah, I think she missed that because she was trying so hard to avoid the 5. Oh, she's going to get another chance at this. right, nice shot. A little thin cut to the side. 5-ball on the same side. Oh my goodness. I did not foresee that happening. Wow. Going for the 2 rails and no good. All right, good chance for Ho Yun to get on the scoreboard here. Put a stop to the Adkins show here. Stop, don't let him run away with this. Little short. This wouldn't be a problem at all if that 9 wasn't there. She just cut this in, come 3 rails towards the 6, but she could very easily clip this 9 trying to do that. And I think that's why she hit it like that, to make sure she didn't get the 9. Opting to just take the longer shot. Oh, a rail first. Nice shot. Good angle on the 7. All right, she's back in line. All right, on the scoreboard, 3-1, race to 9. All right, Hui and Chen with the break. All right, dry break, and brings D to the table with a reasonable shot at the 1, but it's going to be kind of tough to get to the 2. And same thing again. She's got a pretty reasonable shot at the 1, but going to be kind of tricky to get to the 2. It's like I'm repeating myself here. put some little bit of reverse spin, try to come between that 7-5. Oh, she's coming underneath the 7. Okay. Does anyone miss hanging out all night playing or watching a money game? Yeah, a little bit. The part of the world where I live in now, there's not much of that going on. So before I moved to where I am now, yeah, I used to do a bit of that. All right, that safety earns Ho Yun a ball in hand. Uh, 1980 says, "Did I know you in Orlando?" If you're talking to me, I used to live in Orlando. I lived there for a couple of years, back in '95 to '97. Used to play at Jimmy's and Clicks North. If you were talking to me, if you're talking to someone else, well then, yeah, then sorry to intrude. All right, what's she doing with this 4-ball? Ooh, nothing from over here. Yikes. She's trying to come all the way down for a safety and ended up safing herself. All right, does she have a window through there between that 7-8 where she can kick it to 4? Possibly make that 4 in the bottom right corner? That's what she's trying. 9 on the side. Nope, that 9's not going. Oh, we got a chat room full of people that lived in Orlando area from during that time frame. Oh wow! Guess maybe we all knew each other and don't even know it. Nice shot. No reward though. No love. Ruh-roh. All right, ball in hand for Ho Yun Chen. The nice layout here. Good chance to close up that score a little. Oh, don't get straight on the 7. She got straight on the 7. All right, so you have to draw it back. All right, put a nice draw stroke on this. All right, not out of the woods yet. Nice shot. That's good. All right, closing up that score a little. 3-2, race to 9. So yeah, talking about the good old days in Orlando. Yeah, yeah. If you guys were playing pool in the Orlando area back in that time frame, yeah, you probably saw me. Used to hang out with Adam Wheeler and Jimmy Williams a lot. Used to play on the Florida tour when I lived there. I never won one. Never even made it to the finals. Made it into the money a few times, but never made it to the finals. Wow, she hit those hard. All right, nice shot. Gotta come with another nice shot to get back for this 3. Get off the rail. All right. Still not out of the woods yet. Thin cut on this 3. Gotta go probably up and down. Probably gotta go to the other end rail and back up. I don't think you can slow roll this to try to hold it for the 4 on the side. Get away from those balls. All right, so here's where one of those rules comes into play. Jump cues not allowed at Derby City. You can't even jump with your brake cue. You have to jump with your full plane cue only. Gary wants to know if any of my matches are recorded. Well, none of my older matches, not from back when I lived in Florida. I have some recent matches on our Railbirds channel. I have a few matches of me on our Railbirds channel playing on the 7-foot diamonds on the baby tables. Came up a little short on this 7. I think she can still draw back for the 8, but man, had that cue ball gone just a couple more inches farther, it'd be a lot easier. All right, Hou and Chen tying it up 3 apiece. Race to 9. Yeah, on our channel, there are actually more matches of my wife than of myself. Mainly because we cover the Midwest Ladies Regional Tour, which my wife plays on. And myself, I don't play a lot. I don't play a lot anymore. I don't play nearly as much as I used to. All right, another dry break. Brings D to the table with a nice shot on this one to get started with. Come on, get that cue ball out there. Get out there. All right, nice bank. All right, he's back in line now. Well, he's still got a little figuring to do here. He's got to avoid this 8, avoid this 9. Yikes. This is tricky. He's going to put a lot of left spin and go all the way to the end rail and back out. Okay. Oh, it looked to me like he was loading up with a whole bunch of left spin. Wow. D's missed a few shots this match that I was not expecting him to miss. Is that 5 gonna go? Nope. I also wasn't expecting her to miss that 4 either. Frog rate of 738. She should be eating that for breakfast. All right, gift and regift. In pool, gifting, regifting is perfectly acceptable. And in pool, you don't mind having something regifted to you. right, D with the break. Not only is that a dry break, that's an illegal break. So because that's an illegal break, Ho Yun can pass this back and he will not have the option to push out. And that's what she did. She has passed it back. Said, here you go. Nice little hit and stick there, and I think he's got her hooked. It's hard to tell if she can see this one or not. If she can see the one, then, man, this is a pretty nice shot. Can come right back up to the middle of the table for the 2. She's shooting at it, so I'm guessing. No, she's kicking. Okay. It's so hard to tell if she could see it or not. And hello, GTZASKAR63. Welcome. Thanks for watching. And Gary wants to know, do I like this break rule? I'm not a fan of it. But I've already said that probably at least a dozen times on previous matches, so I'm not going to keep beating that horse. That was a nice shot, nice stroke on that 2. But unfortunately, it just come up just a little short. He's gonna have to come with another nice shot. All right, opting to use the 7 to stop the cue ball. It's giving him a nice shot at this 4. Well, pretty reasonable shot. Unfortunately, he's put that 7 in a much more difficult spot now. All right, well, he's left himself nice angle to come across for the 7. Ooh, a little close to your work there. I was not expecting him to come straight across like that. I was expecting to either go forward 2 rails with spin or come back to stay to the, like that left side of the 9. Coming straight across seemed like a kind of a narrow window. Oh, nice shot, D. He had to just remind us why his Fargo rate is over 700. Says, yeah, I may have missed a few shots, but hey, I can play a little. Don't you worry. Yeah, that was a great shot on that 7 there. You know, he got a little out of line, got a little funny on that 7, but what a recovery. Nice shot. All right, is that another dry break? Dry break. Brings Ho Yun to the table. Looks like she can see enough of this one to make it. I don't think that 6 is in the way. All right, get out there, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oof. It didn't keep going. Yeah, judging by the speed that she hit that, I think she was trying to hit that to the other side of the 8-9. She's been doing a pretty nice job of kicking safe.
Tournament desk is looking for Kevin West and Chris Milling. If you're in the room, please come to the tournament desk. Kevin West and Chris Milling.
Nice little roll there. I think he's completely hooked behind that 7. I don't think he can cut this to the side. I think he's hooked. Yeah, he's kicking. Oh, nice. Is he gonna get it perfect on the 3? And perfect on the 3. Wow. Oh, come on, hit the ball. Get there. Nady wants to know where's our next tournament. Well, Wambra can fill you in on that. He knows where our next tournament is. It's going to be up in his neck of the woods. Well, sort of. I think Wambra's from the Chicago area. Yeah, we're going to be in Wisconsin at the Carom Room in Beloit, Wisconsin. Oh, he was trying to manufacture something there. Trying to make something happen and cause them to miss that 7. Yeah, it looked like she might have been partially hooked there. That might have been all of the 7 she could see. She might have been trying to spin that in a little bit. All right, is D gonna go for this bank, or is he gonna try to play safe, try to get the cue ball in behind that 8-9? Looks like he's going for the bank. Oh no, he's playing safe, trying to 2-rail the 7 up there. Trying to get that cue ball in behind that 8-9. Just caught the 7, maybe just a little too full. A little bit thinner, it would have got right in behind there. All right, that's a nice safety. Did he get her hooked? I think she can see this. Oh, hey, Wambra. Well, thank you for putting in the good word for us at Shooters. Yeah, we've been there a couple of times with the NAPT. We love Shooters. All right, D. Adkins ending up on top in that little safety exchange. 6-3, race to 9. Yeah, we've live streamed out of Shooters a couple times, and that's definitely one of our favorite places to stream out of. You know, Bill, the owner, he's a great guy. And the setup there is really nice. In fact, we were even thinking about putting on our own Railbirds tournament, you know, like a 5,000 added to get a big tournament together and possibly streaming out of Shooters. So, yep, I think we're all on the same page there. We're talking about Shooters in Grays Lake, Illinois. North of Chicago. Oh, cue ball. Oh, man. All right, ball in hand for D with a nice open layout here. 3 to the 4 to the 5. It's going to be key. 3 to the 4, not that tough. 4 to the 5 isn't bad if you get good on the 4. And then from there, it's opened up pretty nice. Wow, he almost missed that ball. And he's got a little funny on this 3. He's got to come around this 9 or draw. And either way, it's not really conducive to getting good on the 4. You're going across the line. He did. He ended up, on the wrong side of the 4. Whereas when he went from the 2 to the 3, if he would have come up a little bit shorter on the 3, then he could have drawn 2 rails out of there, and that would have kept him perfectly on line to the 4 the whole time. That's not going. All right, good opportunity for Ho Yan, trying to close the score up a little bit. Nice shot. You roll this in nice and gentle and shoot the 8 in that upper side pocket, or you put more of a stroke on it for the 8 in the same corner as the 7. I like just nice gentle roll. Well, she did shoot a gentle roll, but it still came beyond the 8, so she had more angle on that 7 than I thought. Angles on screen are deceiving. I don't know if she decided to show off a little and go 3 rails to the 9 instead of just rolling it in, coming out 1 rail. Nothing wrong with letting your stroke out a little every once in a while. I think the side pocket might have been in the way to just roll it in and go 1 rail out. All right, Ho Yan Chen with the break. Dry break brings D to the table. Well, he's left not an easy shot. Cut this to the right and let the cue ball go forward 2-3 rails around for the 2 in the side. That's a nice shot. Get away from those balls. Get through there. That's nice. Now, does the 3 pass the 4? I don't think so. I think she's going to have to bring the cue ball back to right about where it is now. I don't think the 3 passes the 4. Ooh, a little close to your work, and I don't think that 3 passes the 8. Maybe force the play safe here and just kind of lag that 3 to the end rail. Try to get the cue ball, behind the 7-8 for blockers. Something like that. Unless she's, it looks like she's back cutting this 3 to the corner. Tough shot. That's not going. Rob wants to know, is this live? No, this is not live. At Derby City, we're not allowed to live stream. We're only allowed to record and upload later. So we're doing live commentary and live stream on pre-recorded matches. Recreating the live tournament feel. And even though I recorded these at Derby City, I didn't watch them, so I don't know who wins. It's going to be just as big a surprise to me as it is to you guys. Nice shot there, D. Wow. Nice 2 shots there. Gets her perfect on this 9. Says thank you very much. Gift gladly accepted. Just want to thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Watching a little bit of pool. And we got plenty more good matches coming up after this one. We're just getting started. All right, is that going to be another dry break? That's another dry break. Brings D to the table, wasting no time lining up this bank. Very nice little safety. Simple but effective. All right, kick another one in. Oh, he's trying. A little harder. That 9's going. Why hit it so soft? Nice little touch. Ah, well, hello, Kelly from Michigan. Welcome. Thanks for watching. All right, good hit, and that's going to leave a shot. So that safety has worked out for Ho Yun. Gives her a nice shot at this too. Looks like she's going to have to go to the end rail and back out for the 3. Yeah, Gary, I agree that, yeah, about the break rule that, yeah, I don't like it. But what I really hate is they use that 3-point break rule. They use that with the juniors, the Atlantic Cup Challenge, the juniors version of the Moscone Cup. They use the 3-point rule there. I don't know why. Why would they use it with the juniors? You know, I was watching the Atlantic Cup Challenge, and more often than not, almost every, like more than half of the breaks were deemed illegal breaks because of that. And it's not because like they're trying to break soft. You know, they're kids. They can't break real hard. Ridiculous. And they don't even use it for the adult Moscone Cup. Why? So why'd they use it for the junior version? No idea. Baffling. Nice shot. Oh, where's this going to end up? Ugh, that's not even in a good spot for a billiard. Can he cut this? Sure looks like he's cutting this. Gonna get safe behind the 7. Safe behind the 7. Yep. Safe behind the 7. Man, this is a tough spot. Even if she were to kick this 6 in, there's a pretty strong chance she'd end up either behind the 9 or on the end rail with either no shot at the 7 or a long tough shot on the 7. So it's a tough spot. All right, bad hit. Ball in hand for D. Play for the 7 inside. Making sure he came far enough so he had angle to come up for the 9. little bit of luck there for D. Nice little, lucky roll to get his opponent hooked behind that 7. So, you know, luck evens out, but it does takes luck and skill to win one of these things. So can't win on skill alone. Got to have some luck too. What do I think about Jeffrey Ignacio beat Efren Reyes in All Japan? Well, good for him. I have not heard about that, but right on. Good job. Of course, Efren, he's another one that I keep, he keeps telling people he's retired, but yet he keeps playing. Yeah, Efren, isn't he like 80 years old or something like that now? He's okay, maybe not quite 80, but yeah, he's getting up there in years. All right, opting to play this 1-4 combination instead of the 1-2. Maybe because I guess she's afraid the 1 ball will follow the 2 in. Playing the 1-4 seems like you might be a little bit worried that 1 ball will be coming out away from the pocket a little too much. And playing from the 2 to the 3. Definitely not anyone's favorite favorite line here. Hit it thin, come back and forth. Like that. Well, maybe not quite that thin. Yeah, that was a little too thin. Just a hair fuller. Would have got her a lot closer to that 3. Oh man, I thought that ball was in. Yeah, I say Efren is another one of these players that keeps telling people he's retired. Last night on the live stream I was saying that about Scott Frost. Scott Frost keeps telling people he's retired, yet I keep seeing him in tournaments. Okay, Efren's in his 60s. I was exaggerating a little. But I'm sure his best years are probably behind him now. Yikes. Flirting with danger there. Oof. But he's back in line. Go to the end rail and back up for the 9. All right, that puts D on the hill.
I guess I got here just in time.
Well, look who it is.
Hey, it's me.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing okay, I guess. So this is still the first match.
Yes, it is.
You have to go back and watch that match that just happened.
I'm watching the match that just happened. What are you
Oh.
talking about? All right, D with the break. All right, he's decided to switch breaks and go with the cut break, and he has made that one in the side.
Go for the bank here. And hit as
Nah,
the
just play safe.
Can you get it? If he can get it up and behind that 8 off the rail, that's a nice shot. Look at that. That's a nice shot there, D.
That's a pretty good shot.
Well, you're looking minimum of 2 rails here out of this corner where the cue ball is. You'd like to thin it off of the second rail and have the cue ball come back over like between the 9-3 or something, just barely sending the 2 up by the 4, or even off of off of the third rail. Yes, the rule for the Derby City break is from the break box.
Yep, we're breaking from the break box. The 9 ball must be wrecked on the spot. And 3-point break rule in effect. All right, that's safety, earning D. Adkins ball in hand with a pretty nice layout here
Yeah.
to win him this match.
So you're watching a pre-recorded match from 2019 Derby City Classic with live commentary. Never seen before matches unless you were at the Derby watching the match.
Yep, not even seen by me.
Nope.
But I'm still pulling for Chen to make a comeback here.
And he's just going to slide off a little past center of the table here. Once angle to get back over the 4.
Yeah, 4 to the 5. That's going to be key here. Once he gets past that, then it's wide open. It's
I would even
duck
go.
soup from there.
I'd go above or below the 4 here. Yeah, take that side pocket out of play for position, and
Yeah,
he's.
except he's ended up straight in, which is
Yeah.
not what he wanted.
And this position normally happens because of trying to stop on the way in and not play. You got to play that second rail and come on the stop on the way out. A whole lot less likely to have this happen to you.
All right, Chen, time to make your comeback.
You like just a little bit of high ball and go in between the 6-7 out towards the center of the table. Might have a
Well,
little bit.
she'll be coming between the 6-7, but it won't be
No.
to the middle of the table. It'll be
That's
to that
just-
side rail.
Oh,
She caught that 4 pretty full, which killed a lot of her cue ball, but I think she'll still be okay.
just a hint of left-hand English. Oh, fired it.
Yeah, she's not afraid to let her stroke out every once in a while.
Nice angle here. Cue ball is going straight up the line towards the center table because you want angle on the 8 here to be able to come off for the 9. Center of the table. Look at that. Oh, wait. She hit it too hard. A little bit of adrenaline going there. She should be all right.
Yeah, as long as she can reach this, she'll be all right.
Should be able to, no problem. Oh, well, maybe not. Shoot it left-handed.
Yeah, she's a player. She'll shoot left-handed.
Yeah. I'd rather do that over shooting with a bridge.
All right, getting one back. 8-6, and it's a race to 9.
Yep. That's a really good question, Jacob. At what Fargo rate does somebody be considered a pro? According to CSI BCA, it's above 725.
Yep, that's the line that they've drawn.
Yeah, they consider you a pro, and you cannot. You can play in any of their open events like that's they have at Worlds, but you cannot play in the BCA World. They won't let you play in a BCA league.
Greg says SVB plays with the Q-Tech Pull Q, and they're not too expensive. Well, the
one
Q stick that SVB plays with has a $500 shaft on it, so
Yeah,
that's just for the shaft. Q-Tech Synergy shaft.
yeah, he plays with custom Q-Techs that they're not cheap. And then you put the Synergy shaft on it.
Yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask about Q sticks because I haven't played with mass-produced Qs in forever. So I don't know what really is available from the major makers like Viking and Q-Tech, Predator, McDermott, etc.
She come in 2 rails or oh no, pushing out. Okay. I lost focus for a little bit there, and
All right, she might be getting this one back.
I'm gonna get rid of that magic rack for sure. Or I'm sorry, AccuRack. And D says, "Have at it."
Mm-hmm.
Kick and stick here. Or
She's been kicking pretty good, so if anyone can do it, I think she can.
nice medium speed, 2 rails. You've got 4 balls there to hide behind. Cue ball could even snug up in that 7-5 a little bit.
Oh, when you say 2 rails, you mean the 1 ball, not the cue ball?
Yeah, the 1 ball kick and stick. I said. She having to really dig into this.
She had to twist it, curve it a little.
Yeah. Well, it's not a bad result. She's going to get a safe. She get played safe from here, but at least she didn't sell out the game.
I think D's going to slice at this with some low ball. Try to come 2 rails out of this corner. No, that's not what he's doing.
That's what he was trying.
Well, except for the low
Yeah.
ball part, he shot that more of a high ball to come around table instead of the low ball to try to kill it out of that corner pocket there. All right. 1 rail back to the middle of the table. It's all about speed control here.
And if she doesn't like rolling it like that, she can come in between the 3-8 and back up.
Yep. Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. Huh? All right, she got through there.
And that dude just lagged the 2 up to the rail and put the cue ball on the 4. It looks like she's cutting at this. She's digging into this ball. So I don't know. I guess when you're 738, I guess that's what you do. when you're a 507, you play safe.
Yeah, this 5-ball's tricky. You know, 3 to the 4, not a problem. You gotta make sure you get the right angle on this 4 to get to the 5. So that's where it gets a little bit tricky. You really gotta hold up this cue ball, and she's held it up perfectly.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
She has the perfect angle to come across with the 5 in the same pocket as the 4.
Hit that 3 with a little bit of kill.
At least I think the 5 passes the 7.
It passes everything now, well, except for the 7 in the corner. I think cutting into the side pocket and going to the foot rail and back up for the 6. A little bit of center with some right hand spin.
I wouldn't put any right on. You can run into that 6 if you put right. Yeah, and she almost did, but she got away with that.
Now do you have to draw short side of the 7, or do you follow follow it forward? I think here she's got angle to do that.
Let's see, well, where the 8 is makes a big difference here, because you know how you get on the 7 to get to the 8. So I think you got to. I don't think you want to come short side, like draw back to where the cue ball is now.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good option. I think you got to go forward 2 rails. So to make getting from the 7 to the 8 easier.
And that's what she has done. She gonna? Guess she got angled to slide down to that big opening of the. You know.
She's still fighting here.
She needs to just below that first diamond, there,
What?
below the side rail, the cue ball. If she can slide down to this first diamond below the side pocket on the bottom rail, she can cut the 8 in. She needs that or below it. That's a big the big side of the opening there. Oh, how about just overrun it a little bit. It looked like she had a little bit more angle where she could have kept it closer to the side rail, which is a bigger opening at the 8 ball. The further you get away from that 9 ball, the more area you have to play.
All right, bank across side, hide behind the 9 if you miss.
2 reels never fails, except for when it does.
Two rails seldom fails.
Got it in the side. And
Really? I shoot this in the corner.
She's
She's almost straight into the corner.
Roll it in.
Looks like she's going to the side. It looks to me like she's almost straight into the corner.
She overcut it. I don't know.
She undercut it.
Undercut, yeah. My brain's here. I promise. Pretty routine shot for D here to close out this match. Except for you're at Derby City and you're being filmed and all right, there you have it.
All right, so D does eliminate Ho-Yun Chen from this tournament. I would like to give a thank you to our patrons, Connor Gibson, Larry Cox, Russ Zorn, Sean Stewart, Wambra. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting our channel. All right, coming up, we're going to have plenty more Derby City coverage for you. Got plenty of good matches lined up, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
See ya.